Hey, what's up? And welcome to Miss Old Soul's weekly All Signs Tarot reading. These are general readings intended to bring your attention to the upcoming energies for this period, which is September 19th through September 25th, 2021. I do offer live personal readings on my website. So if you're interested in working with me after watching this, I do offer essential tarot readings, year ahead readings, love, career, and healing readings as well. If that interests you, be sure to visit my website, MissOldSoul.com, and sign up for my newsletter so you can get discounts and updates from my website. All right, that's all I got. So make sure to find your sun sign in the timestamps below. And remember, if your sun sign reading feels incomplete, do check out your moon and rising sign readings as well. All right, I'll see you at your reading. Hi, Aries. Let's see what's in store for Aries this week. And we already got one card, so I need 3 more, please, for Aries. This is the heart of the matter. 10 of Wands, upright, crossed by Death in reverse, aware of the Star, unaware of the Hierophant. Okay, bottom deck energy is the Chariot. Let's start here. The Chariot is all about forward moving momentum. This is the action card in the tarot, but not just any action. This is like a passionate gusto, like I must take action. This is a very determined energy, wanting to move forward, very optimistic energy as well. There might be a little bit of mystery involved here too, as you might feel compelled to take action without knowing really all the steps or having all the information, but there's definitely a certainty around this energy. So that's what's informing your reading this week, Aries. Let's take a look at the heart of the matter, which this week is the 10 of Wands upright. 10 of Wands is all about wanting to set down a burden. So are you working too hard, Aries? Have you bitten off more than you can chew? Are you burning off the candle at both ends? The good news about this card is that 10 marks the end of a cycle. 10 marks completion. So even if you have worked yourself to the bone, the good news is there ain't no more to give. So it's over. It's coming to an end if it hasn't already. What's crossing this energy, meaning what's causing a conflict or highly influencing the heart of the matter, is the Death card. Now you had it in reverse, so let's clarify with upright energy. When Death is upright, it marks an ending. So really it's just mirroring the 10 of Wands for you. When you have it in reverse like you did, it points to a resistance with this ending. So maybe you're not quite ready to set it down, or you have some doubts about ending whatever this thing is that's stressing you out. You've done the work and you're feeling a little bit resistant to walking away from it for some reason. Maybe you don't trust that other people will step in and do it the right way, or that they'll do it to your liking. Maybe you don't trust other people to handle things in the best way possible in your absence. Maybe you don't like delegating. Whatever it is, there's a resistance here to letting this phase of your life come to an end. What you are aware of this week is the Star, which is the card of hope in the tarot. So I'm seeing that you have hope about whatever the situation is. It's kind of ironic, but I mean, everything happens in paradoxes, right? That's the spiritual journey. You want to set down your burden, but you're a little bit reluctant to do so because you don't think somebody else could handle things quite as well as you did. And yet you have hope that it's possible for you to get some rest. I mean, talk about a walking bag of contradictions you are, Aries. I'm glad that you have hope. Let's stick to this energy right now and see what you have under unaware. Oh, that's right. Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so when you have Hierophant upright, this is a card representing structure, stability, especially when it comes to a personal belief system, a worldview. In the traditional tarot, this card is usually depicted by the Pope. So here's somebody who's like at a high level of leadership in the spiritual community for instance. And in this deck, it shows the crow holding the key. So if you're the crow, you're holding the key to your own peace, the key to your own clarity, the key to your own progress. 5 in numerology is a gateway number to manifestation. 5 tends to be a vibration of bringing something from the imagination reality into the physical reality. So 5D to 3D, for instance, if you believe in that sort of thing. But really, as a symbol for you this week, you've got structure, stability in reverse, meaning a resistance to that. So you might be craving some flexibility, or in this case, since you're not aware of this energy, it's possible that you are lacking flexibility, and maybe that's what it's going to take for you to set down your burden this week. All right, Aries. Remember that the bottom deck energy was the Chariot. There's a desire here to take action, to move forward, to move on with your life, okay? The thing is, the irony is that when you're going to set your burden down, yes, that's an action. Yes, that's a step in the positive direction, but it involves you letting go. So the action here is do nothing, okay? The action here is step aside so that you can let whatever this thing is die. Okay, the good news is you have hope that everything's going to turn out well. Please stay in this energy, tap into it, and allow your sense of flexibility to guide the way, to guide the process. If you would like a little bit more clarity on what the situation involves and what it can mean for you coming up beyond this week, I encourage you to book a live personal reading with me, or check your moon and rising signs if you want a little more information. That's all I've got for you this week, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. See you later. Hey, what's up, Taurus? Welcome back. Let's see 4 cards for Taurus for this period. 4 cards, please. At the heart of the matter, you have the 10 of Cups in reverse, crossed by the 3 of Pentacles upright, aware of 8 of Pentacles upright, unaware of 8 of Cups also upright. Your bottom deck energy this week is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Let's start here, as this energy will provide a baseline for the rest of your spread. When you have 5 of Cups upright, this is the grief card. There is some disappointment related to relationships, most likely, that you went through recently. Okay, so when you have a reversal to grief, that just means there's a resistance to grief. So this could mean several things. It could mean that you're in denial, that you're in a period of grief, you're acting like everything is okay, or it could mean that the grieving period is almost over. It could mean there's nothing to grieve. Maybe you perceive there to be a need to grieve and there wasn't actually. Maybe you're getting over something. At the heart of the matter this week, you've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So when you have 10 of Cups upright, this points to success in all of your relationships, whether it's romantic, family, friends, career. However, when you have it in reverse, there could be like all of the ingredients are there for successful relations this week, and yet there's something blocking. There is something creating a resistance to everything going smoothly. So in your case, we've got the 3 of Pentacles this week that's crossing, and it was upright. So when you have 3 of Pentacles, this is a card of making progress with others, usually on some kind of work-related endeavor. So this could be a school project for those of you who are students. If you have your own business, it could be related to working with outside vendors or clients or something and coming to some sort of agreement. Or if you are an employee, this could be regarding some project at work, okay? If none of those apply to you, remember that Pentacles also is the suit for domesticity. So anything having to do with home life, you might have some home renovation project going on, or some other creative project at home that you are working with others in order to complete something significant. All right. Significant to your relationship. So whoever you're working on this project with is causing some sort of disharmony with your relationships. Maybe it's creating a lack of balance with your other relationships. Maybe you're spending so much time working on whatever this is with this person that you're not spending time on your other relationships. Or it could be that whatever disagreements you might be having with this person regarding this project is somehow negatively influencing the way you relate to everyone else this week. Okay, something to consider. What you are aware of is the 8 of Pentacles upright. Okay, this is the change up card. You're making progress on this project. That's great. You may have reached a point where looking at your situation in a different light, from a different perspective, will help you complete your project or have success with it. So again, Pentacles has to do with anything regarding your home life, finances, career, could be school, material aspects of your life. Okay. So you might be aware that there's an opportunity here for you to do things a little bit differently. Maybe you're sick and tired of doing things the same old way that it's always been done, and you're looking to add a new spin to whatever this project is that you're working on. What you are unaware of this week is the 8 of Cups. This is the move on card. This is do not pass go, do not collect $200, just get the heck out of there. There's no reason for you to stick around and pick up the pieces, just leave the mess behind and move forward. All right, Taurus, you're not aware of this energy or how this energy could help you. So when it comes to the context of whatever this project is that you're working on that's affecting your relationships, you might not be aware that letting things be a little bit messy as you work on this project could be the way to go. Like, are you a perfectionist, Taurus? Are you feeling extra like control freaky this week? You might want to heed the advice of 8 of Cups and just walk away or let things be messy as you work on them. As we relate it to your bottom deck energy, the lack of grief card, I want to say, there's nothing here to be sad about. There's nothing here to grieve. And I don't really sense that there's a resistance to grieving here for you, Taurus. I sense that there's a need to handle your own sense of disappointment so that it doesn't interfere with the work you have at hand, especially since it could prevent you from being creative, from taking a fresh look at this problem or this situation so that you can do something new and different. That's what I've got for you this week, Taurus. If you would like additional information, I encourage you to book a live personal reading with me. And if not, I hope to see you next week. If any of what I mentioned resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, Gemini, how's it going? Let's find out what's up with Gemini during this period. 4 cards, please. At the heart of the matter, you have 2 of Wands upright, crossed by 5 of Cups upright, aware of Son of Swords in reverse, unaware of the Moon in reverse. Your bottom deck energy this week is the 7 of Wands upright. Let's start here, as this will give me a baseline energy for the rest of your spread. And when you have 7 of Wands, you are talking about an energy of not giving a fuck what other people think. You are shining your light brightly. You are doing you. And it doesn't matter who is watching and who is talking shit or who is trying to present you with some sort of obstacle or challenge this week. You are not fazed by this. You're just doing you and shining brightly. I love this energy for you, Gemini. That's really positive. Let's see how that influences the rest of your spread this week. At the heart of the matter, you had the 2 of Wands. So this is a really optimistic card. Now, there is a bit of imbalance whenever you see a 2 because you're talking about duality, right? I could go this way, I could go that way. So there's always a need to seek balance when you see a number 2 present. Because you have the energy upright, it tells me, well, it's very optimistic to have the energy upright. And in this particular deck, it's depicted with a nice slew of rainbow colors here. So that's good. You might be faced with a choice to make. Now, Gemini, you're all about seeing both sides to a situation, right? So I know you're a master of duality yourself. So keep in mind that there may be another option here for you this week that will help you to clarify, hone in on that vision for what it is that you want to achieve. This card reminds me of the early stage of manifestation. So you have an idea, but maybe you haven't fleshed it out yet and you need more options. When you see 2 of Wands, it's like, okay, here is an unexpected resource or supply or contact that could help you get there sooner, or can help you get there more efficiently, let's say. So keep an eye out for that this week. The energy that is either creating a conflict or influencing the heart of the matter for you this week is the 5 of Cups upright. Now, this is the grief card. There's some kind of sadness, disappointment, some kind of letdown around a relationship, most likely. Now, since this card was crossing your 2 of Wands, I want to say it's possible that this extra support that you were hoping to get from someone in your circle did not come, or did not come in the way that you expected, or came in a way that frustrated you or caused you some kind of grief. Okay. Don't let that get you down, Gemini. Okay. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. What you are aware of is Son of Swords in reverse. Now, when you have this energy upright, this could represent an air sign. So this very well could be you this week, Gemini. Son of Swords could be someone who is younger than you or has a youthful spirit, someone who's very sharp, intelligent, cunning, witty, an excellent communicator, very focused. Now, when you have Sun or Night energy, that usually depicts somebody who wants to take action at all costs. Like, no matter what it takes, they're willing to fight for what they want. They're willing to take action. They're ready to move forward. The trouble with Son of Swords in reverse is that energy is used for harm. So maybe it's not to your advantage if this is you, for you to take action. Maybe it'd be better right now for you to make a plan, to take your time fleshing out what the next steps are and observing what options are around you, weighing your options, so to speak. Okay. And be mindful that you're not using all of that cunning, sharp energy to hurt yourself or others. In other words, watch your self-talk and watch how you relate to other people, because words can cut. And if you're not careful, you could really hurt somebody, including yourself. What you are unaware of this week is the Moon in reverse. So to clarify, when you have Moon upright, this is the mystery card. This is a really exciting energy surrounding mystery. So maybe you don't know what's coming up, and that's okay, because the anticipation is so delicious, you enjoy it anyway. When you have this energy in reverse, it points to kind of an anxiety over not knowing. This is not a happy, excited, energetic, looking forward to finding out kind of energy. This is like oh my God, I'm in the weeds. I don't know what to make of this. It's dark everywhere. It's scary. It's like, if you've ever seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, that scene where she's in the forest and all of the trees look scary as shit and they're like screaming at her and stuff, that's this energy to me. Okay, so maybe that's how you are feeling this week without being aware of it. There might be some underlying anxiety that's motivating your actions this week. All right. And yet overall, you have this desire to shine, to live your life to the fullest, to live completely in alignment with your higher self, with your highest aspirations, with the best version of you. Okay. So there's a lot of conflicting energy for you here this week, Gemini. I would recommend remembering to take action based on excitement, based on anticipation, not on fear. Okay. Because right now you're moving forward to your own detriment. Correct this energy first. Okay. So realign yourself with a better outlook. That's what I mean when I say correct the energy, because really there's no judgment here. Having an energy reversed in the cards doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It's just a way to interpret where you're at. Okay. Whenever we have a negative aspect of something in our lives, it just shows us what the opposite possibility can be for us. So don't judge yourself when you see reversals, okay? Do what you can to find another outlook, a more optimistic one, a more empowering one, so that you can take action from that place and notice if you get better results. I can almost guarantee you're going to get better results if you come from an energy of anticipation and joy and peace than if you do from worry and doubt and fear. Okay. Try not to be too hard on this person, whoever has disappointed you, especially if it's yourself. Okay. Know that there is still a lot of hope here. Remember, you've got that rainbow going on. That means that there is a bright outlook here. Whatever idea that you have set into motion has a lot of potential and is worth pursuing. But maybe this second option that's coming up for you this week for your consideration is not the right fit. Keep an open mind. It might be the right fit in a different way than you were thinking. So maybe get creative with it, but don't force it to happen. Let your creativity guide you in terms of how to interpret the solutions at hand, especially if you've got more than one option going on. Because just because it's Two of Wands doesn't mean that you only have two options to choose from. You might have many, but the point of this energy is to bring your attention to the fact that there's other options arising for you to consider in order to focus your vision more precisely. I hope that makes sense. All right, Gemini, that's all I've got for you this week. If any of that resonated, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like a little bit more clarity on the situation or future guidance, I invite you to book a live personal reading with me. If not, I will catch you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, Cancer, how's it going? Let's find out what your energy is all about this week, Cancer. 4 cards, please. At the heart of the matter, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, crossed by the Son of Wands upright, aware of the Fool in reverse, and unaware of Son of Swords upright. Your bottom deck energy is Daughter of Pentacles this week. So let's start here, since this will inform the rest of your reading. Now, Daughter of Pentacles is very domestic. This could be somebody who's into crafting or arts, somebody who is very nurturing and likes to take care of others, whether in their own household or their friends, their circle. This could be somebody that is younger than you or just has a very youthful spirit. Daughter is related to page energy in the traditional tarot. So page can also be someone who's an apprentice, a student, in other words, or someone who is a messenger. So there could be somebody this week that wants to bring you a message, a good message regarding your home life. Pentacles is a suit of everything related to our human experience. So career, finances, home life, all of the physical things that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Okay, Cancer. So is this you or someone you know this week? Keep that in mind as I go through the rest of your cards. At the heart of the matter, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let's clarify with upright energy. Wheel of Fortune is all about life moving on. Sometimes there's ups, sometimes there's downs. Sometimes things seem mysterious, like the nighttime depicted here. Sometimes things are clear, like you see when the sun is out. Okay, the point with this card is that there's always forward moving momentum. Cycles want to start, cycles want to end. There's really no avoiding it. And yet, when you have the energy in reverse, that means that you are actively resisting it. So is there some part of your life right now, Cancer, that you are not willing to see play out for some reason? You're not willing to go through the motions of whatever this cycle is Maybe you like the way things are, or maybe you're not willing to put in the work or time to develop something in your life right now. What's going on, Cancer? So the crossing energy is Son of Wands upright. Here is somebody who is very super charming. Somebody who is either younger than you or has a youthful spirit. This could be a fire sign, somebody who's very masculine. You might find them very attractive. They might be very persuasive, like a leader type person, someone who knows what they want and isn't afraid to go after it. Okay. This person is either you or someone you know, and this person is the one who is in direct conflict with your cycles continuing. Are you continuing to move forward with your life? This person is creating some kind of resistance to allowing the natural cycles of life to take its course. Interesting. Okay, Cancer, what you are aware of this week is the Fool in reverse. So to clarify, when you have the Fool upright, this is an energy of a new beginning, wanting to start something regardless of having all the information or experience, just knowing that you are passionate about this, you want to get started, and you don't know what you're doing, and that's okay. Not so much when the card is reversed. So you might really want to do this thing, but you are second guessing yourself to the max. And there's a lot of self-doubt here. And it's okay to feel insecure when you're doing something new, but don't let that stop you from taking that leap of faith, okay? Maybe you've already started to take that leap of faith and you feel like you're all thumbs. It's absolutely okay to feel like that. You know, Brene Brown calls it the fucking first time, and we've all got FFTs to deal with sooner or later. So why not now, right? You're not getting any younger, Cancer. All right, what you're not aware of this week is Son of Swords upright. Now, this could represent either someone you know or an aspect of you that you're not aware of. Now, when we're talking about Son of Wands, here's somebody who is very sharp, very smart, very determined to take action. Someone who might speak before they think things through completely. They're just like not afraid to express themselves. Yeah, this is also a very masculine energy, very similar to Son of Wands. So I suspect that it's the same person, just a different aspect of their energy. So when you've got wands, you're talking about fire, creativity, right? When you've got swords, you're talking about intellect and mental processes, communication. So this could be the same person, but a different aspect of them. If it's the same as the Son of Wands, take what resonates for you, okay? You may not be aware that this person really wants to move forward and take action despite the fear that you might feel as the Fool in reverse, okay? I get the feeling, well, okay, I really think that Son of Wands and Son of Swords are the same person, and that Daughter of Pentacles is a different person. All right. I mean, I'm looking at the other cards right underneath, and I've got Mother of Wands, Daughter of Cups, that like is a very feminine energy over here and very masculine energy over here. So one of you is the feminine energy and one of you is a masculine energy. And I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about one being action oriented and one being more receptive or reserved. Okay. And we all have that duality within us. So it could be you. If you're female, you could be in the masculine energy this week, and you know, vice versa. It doesn't matter. My suggestion for you this week, Cancer, is to not get caught like a deer in the headlights. Okay. Just because you're doing this new thing, don't let that intimidate you. Okay. It's absolutely okay to feel a little nervous. Remember that nervousness is just the negative interpretation of excitement. Same physical symptoms, okay? You might feel little knots in your stomach, interpret them as butterflies in your stomach, okay? Why not let yourself feel excited about this new opportunity, okay? You might be feeling kind of like fragile, vulnerable about this thing. That's okay. There's beauty in that. Let the newness, let the joy of this new experience carry you through. Somebody here wants to have this with you. Somebody here wants you to see that there is something good to come out of you letting go of your fear. So why not? What have you got to lose? A better question would be, what have you got to gain? Okay, Cancer, that's what I've got for you this week. If you'd like a little bit more clarity, I recommend booking a live personal reading with me. And I suspect this could be a love situation. So check out my love reading if that interests you. And if not, just let me know if any of this resonates by hitting the like button, commenting below, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope to catch you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, Leah, how's it going? Let's see what's up with Leo during this period. 4 cards for Leo, please. At the heart of the matter, you have 4 of Pentacles in reverse, crossed by 4 of Wands also in reverse. Aware of 5 of Swords in reverse, unaware of 6 of Pentacles upright. Your bottom deck energy this week is the Lovers upright. Interesting. Okay. Let's start with this, since this will inform the rest of your reading. Now, the Lovers is a really complex card. It's my favorite card in the tarot because it's so paradoxical. This, on the surface, yes, could depict a relationship. But if you look a little bit deeper, it also depicts duality, the duality that we have within ourselves, essentially the relationship we have with ourselves, the masculine and the feminine. Zeros, ones, receptivity versus action, black and white, shadow and light, etc. Okay, duality in general. The relationship we have between our physical selves and our spiritual selves, mind, heart. I mean, okay, I could go on forever. There's so many opposites that work together to create everything around us. That's the essence of the Lovers card. All right, I always like to take things a little bit deeper just because I'm super into this woo-woo fuckery, but maybe it's something a lot simpler for you this week, Leo. Maybe it's just a relationship that's at hand. So let's take a look at the rest of your spread before I get carried away over here, okay? I'm not the Dalai fucking Lama. All right, at the heart of the matter, you've got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when you have this energy upright, this is an energy of stability, but the downside is holding on too tightly, which I feel like that's what's represented with this reversed energy. So you might be experiencing some stability in your work life or your home life or your finances this week, as that's what the Pentacles tends to represent. And yet, maybe you're holding on too tightly. Maybe you're not being flexible with your money or with your job or whatever it is. Maybe it's time management. Okay. Think about, in what way am I being reluctant to let go a little bit? Am I being stingy with my money? Am I being inflexible with my time management, or how I do my job, or how I handle my home life? Think about this, Leo. What's crossing you this week is the 4 of Wands in reverse. So when you have 4 of Wands upright, again, this is a card of structure and stability. 4 is all about a foundation. Wands represents passion projects, spirituality, creativity. When you have this energy in reverse, to me, it points to either a lack of foundation or a resistance to creating a solid foundation for your vision. As it relates to your 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I want to say these 2 cards are strongly related to the same thing. Whatever it is that your passion project is about, I think your Pentacles is also about that here. How can we get you to straighten out this energy, Leo? What can you tell yourself that's more empowering about your money, your career, your home life? How can we inspire you to take action to build a solid foundation for you to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve with these 2 energies? Questions. It's somehow related to your Lovers card. It's somehow related to finding balance within yourself. All right, what you are aware of this week, Leo, is the 5 of Swords in reverse. To clarify, when you have 5 of Swords upright, this represents the power and pain of the double-edged sword. there's definitely some kind of disagreement at hand, in which even if you win the battle, so to speak, or win the argument, there's no clear winner because it leaves a mess behind. There's casualties on both sides, so to speak. In this deck in particular, it points to needing or wanting to make a clean break from this situation. When you have it in reverse, it can point to your resistance to making sense of this conflict or hardship or struggle. It could point to a resistance on your part to clean up your side of the mess, like to take accountability for your stake in this situation and how maybe your actions or your words contributed to an unpleasant outcome. There's a resistance to making a clean break, in other words. So that's interesting. You're aware of this, Leo. Leo, are you like, I'm aware of it and I don't give a fuck, or what? Like, where are you at with this? Is this about your passion project? Are you looking at this thing that you're passionate about, that you want to build a solid foundation for, and you're like, fuck it, I can't take it anymore. I want to just like throw my hands up and give up on it because it's too much for me? Are you feeling overwhelmed by the implications of you moving forward with your plans? All right. What you are unaware of this week is the Six of Pentacles. This card represents redemption. It represents forgiveness. It represents finally catching a break after a long period of struggle, of hard work, of asking. Okay. In this deck in particular, you see that the tree is finally bearing fruit. It's really a good depiction for what this energy is overall. And in your case, you may not be aware that the seeds you've planted are growing. There might already be some fruits of your labor at hand that you're not aware of. You might not fully appreciate because you're caught up in this mental anguish of making sense of a previous struggle. Maybe you're just perceiving your process of building this dream, building this vision as a struggle instead of an adventure, and that's got you distracted from the benefits, the progress that you've already made. Interesting. This is really mental and physical from what I'm seeing, Leo. So you're probably working really hard on your personal growth or your finances, your career, your home life this week. And the advice that I have for you regarding the situation boils down to your bottom deck energy, which is the Lovers. So remember to realign, reconcile these two sides of you, the light and the shadow, okay? Don't get stuck on seeing the hardship of a situation. Remember to celebrate the possibilities, celebrate the accomplishments, celebrate the vision itself, okay? Things aren't always all bad. They're not always all good either, but it's the dance between the two that makes life an enriching experience. Okay, that's what I've got for you this week, Leo. If you'd like some more clarity about this, and it is related to your career, I do encourage you to book a career reading with me. If this is related to a romantic relationship, I do have a love reading available. And if you think this is more about your personal growth, I do have a healing reading available as well. So I'd be more than happy to work with you. Just check out the link in the description box. And if not, I hope to see you next week. If any of this video resonated with you, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Hey Virgo, what's up? Let's find out what's going on with Virgo during this period. 4 cards for Virgo, please. 4 cards for Virgo. At the heart of the matter, we have the Emperor in reverse, crossed by the 5 of Wands in reverse. Aware of, Daughter of Cups upright, unaware of, Father of Swords in reverse. Your bottom deck energy this week is the 7 of Wands in reverse. So let's start here. When you have Seven of Wands upright, you have an energy of shining brightly despite the haters. Okay, so no matter what challenges are around you, no matter what people are saying around you, you are doing you and you're doing it really well. So this is a really positive energy. Let's see how this energy influences the rest of your reading. Okay, at the heart of the matter, you have the Emperor in reverse. Let's clarify with upright. Okay, so when you have the Emperor upright, this is an energy of someone who is a leader, who's very strong, very masculine, possibly a father figure or a mentor, someone who knows what they want, isn't afraid to go get it. Very masculine energy. When you have this energy in reverse, it's someone who uses all of those qualities in a harmful way, either to their own detriment or to that of others. So this could be somebody who gets what they want at the expense of other people's feelings. They might be someone who exploits other people. They might be someone who is insensitive to the needs or desires of others around them. This is someone who uses their power selfishly. Okay, so is this you this week, Virgo, or is this someone you know? If this is you this week, maybe you need a break from society. Like, I wouldn't want to be around you if you're like this, Virgo. This is a really mean kind of energy. All right, but you know what? We've all been there, and no judgment, Virgo. All right, so the energy that is either creating conflict with the Emperor or influencing the Emperor is Five of Wands in reverse. So when you have Five of Wands upright, this is an energy of competition, of being scattered, of having too many variables in a situation to where you don't really see the next step clearly. When you see this card in reverse, it could point to a denial that things are scattered or not making sense. Like you might be feeling confused but not want to admit it, or you might just really not want to feel confused anymore. You might be sick and tired of this scattered energy. All right, so as it relates to the Emperor in reverse, is this what you think of this person? So if this is someone that you know, are they acting scattered and confused and not making a decision, not moving forward, maybe acting really combative, really competitive for no good reason? Like instead of collaborating, are they throwing their weight around and trying to show off? All right. Is this you doing this? Are you sick and tired of feeling this way? Virgo. What you are aware of this week, Virgo, is Daughter of Cups energy. So this could represent somebody that is younger than you or has a youthful spirit, someone who is very feminine, gentle, sensitive, creative, intuitive, maybe a little bit on the shy side, somebody who loves to be the bearer of good news or likes to compliment others. This is a very sweet, gentle, feminine energy. Is this an aspect of you this week, Virgo, or is this someone that you know? I mean, it's definitely the opposite of the Emperor. So I want to say if the Emperor is not you, then you're probably Daughter of Cups. It really depends because what you're not aware of is Father of Swords in reverse. And this energy is very, very similar to the Emperor, especially in reverse. Father of Swords upright is also a strong leader, could be a father figure, mentor. This is someone who's very intellectual, very intelligent, very analytical, very wise, very sharp, unafraid to make decisions. Okay, quick thinker. When it's reversed, this is someone who uses all of those qualities in a harmful way. Again, very similar to the Emperor in reverse. So someone with strong masculine qualities who is using it in a way that is hurtful either to themselves or others. I get the feeling that this person and the Emperor in reverse are the same. Okay, Virgo, so keep in mind that your overall energy this week was the Seven of Wands upright. So this points to a very strong desire on your part to be true to yourself, to let yourself shine, to be the best that you can be, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the naysayers around you. So I get the feeling that this is you this week, Virgo, and that you're dealing with an Emperor, Father of Swords energy. I know it can be scary for you and this energy to face someone with that kind of really destructive energy, but there is power in vulnerability, so don't lose heart. If you find yourself in conflict with the Emperor this week, someone in your circle who brings this energy, I think the best thing that you could do to neutralize the conflict is to just take a step back from this person. I mean, this is like a bull in a china shop, okay? You little gentle swan baby do not want to be anywhere near a bull, okay? It's dangerous. It's dangerous, it's scary, it doesn't feel safe, okay? So maybe take a step back away from this person this week and preserve your peace, because them being scattered, them being confused, it just seemed like they're in a space that's going to be harmful to anyone around them right now. So maybe they just need some space. It could be really good for you to focus on yourself this week and not get caught up in this other person's drama. All right, in the off chance that this Emperor and Father of Swords represent a part of you, and this whole spread is just about you, then the same advice applies, frankly. Whatever it is that is causing you confusion this week and making you crazy and want to burn the world and be mean to everybody and talk shit and be negative, okay, just walk away from it for a minute, give yourself a few days. Just let it be for now. It might work itself out. And even if it doesn't, at least you'll have a period of cooling off so that you can get your head on straight and reconnect with this gentle side of you that wants to shine. Okay? That isn't aggressive or unkind to others or to yourself. Okay? That would be my suggestion for you this week, Virgo. This is a general reading, though, so I'm not entirely sure what the context of the situation is. If you would like some further clarification, I would encourage you to book a live personal reading with me. And if anything that I said today resonated with you, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to catch you next week. Thanks so much for watching, Virgo. Hey, Libra. How's it going this week? 4 cards for Libra, please, for their highest good. At the heart of the matter, you have the 3 of Swords upright, crossed by the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Aware of the Sun of Cups in reverse, unaware of the 10 of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have the World. Let's start here. The World is a really positive card. It denotes completion and endings, but in a really optimistic way. It's a card of celebration, of like arrival. You've achieved something, or achievement is at hand when you see this card. So this is a really positive energy. Let's take a look at how it will inform the rest of your reading. Well, I mean, I'm glad we started off with some good news, because the heart of the matter looks like drama, okay? When you see the 3 of Swords, this is the breakup card. So there is some kind of conflict. I want to say romantic, because you've got the Sun of Cups in reverse as well. And this is also a very romantic card. Did you break up with somebody, Libra? If you haven't already broken up with somebody, breaking up with somebody might be on your mind this week. Like, you might be seriously considering cutting things off with this person. The card that's crossing, meaning the card that's either creating a conflict or highly influencing the situation, this week for you is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Right. When you have 4 of Pentacles upright, this denotes stability in your domestic life. So whether it's at home or at work, with your finances, your career, anything material, this denotes stability. This is usually a positive card, except when you have it reversed, it can point to like a clingy energy, like holding on too tightly. If it's regarding finances, it could be like you're too stingy. If it's related to your career or school life, it could be that maybe you're not willing to be flexible in terms of your time management or how you approach your work. And if it's regarding your home life, very similar. There's a reluctance or resistance to going with the flow, being flexible, allowing things to happen. This is control freak energy right here. All right, Libra. Are you breaking up because someone's a control freak? What's going on? Are you the control freak in this scenario, or is your partner the control freak? Are you both control freak? Are you having trouble letting each other go? What you are aware of is Son of Cups in reverse. And like I mentioned before, Son of Cups energy typically refers to a lover. This is a gentle masculine, someone who wants to wine and dine you, romance you, regardless of gender. This is someone who wants to take the initiative to show you love and affection, romance, okay? In reverse, it's the opposite. So this person does not want to do that no more, okay? Or never did, I don't know. I say anymore because you got the Three of Swords, and that's the breakup card. So I have a feeling that you're breaking up with somebody who once gave you romance and now is not doing it. Maybe you want to break up with them because they're no longer giving you romance. Maybe they're just being super controlling, and that's why you want to cut things off. What you are not aware of this week, Libra, is the 10 of Wands in reverse. So to clarify, when you have 10 of Wands upright, this is an energy of wanting to set down your burden. You have way too much going on. It's clouding your thinking. It's clouding your peace. You have shouldered the burden of whatever this is for a long time. And because it's Wands, it's usually something that you're super passionate about. It could be regarding your personal growth, but in this case, given your other cards, I strongly feel that it's regarding a relationship. Whoever this Son of Cups energy is, I think is related to 10 of Wands. Now, when you have this energy in reverse, it points to a resistance to let go, which is very similar to your Four of Pentacles in reverse that you got crossing your heart of the matter. So Libra, what is preventing you from moving on from this relationship? There's something here that needs to be worked out. Because this is a general reading, I'm not sure what it is. I invite you to book a live personal reading with me and we can go deeper into the situation. I wouldn't recommend a love reading though. I would recommend a healing reading because that's what this indicates. But for now, all I'm going to say is remember that your overall energy regarding this situation is the world. It's very positive. It marks a celebration, an ending. In general, the world is the very last card of the major arcana, which represents the overall spiritual journey. So in this case, because we're talking about a romantic journey or a relationship, this came up as the energy of the ending, a happy ending to this relationship journey. So there must be a part of you that knows that this ending is for the best. There must be a part of you that feels relief and even excitement at this relationship ending. Consider that. And follow your bliss, man. I mean, if it feels better to let go, then do it. Okay, Libra, I trust you to use your intuition and to make the decision that is best for you. So take my advice with a grain of salt because I'm not here to make decisions for you. I'm here to read energy and point you in the direction that is aligned with your higher self, but only you can tell me if any of what I say resonates with you. If it resonates, you'll know because you'll feel something in your body. You will physically feel some part of you tingle or come alive. You'll feel electrified in some way, okay? We're talking about energy here. So if you don't feel any sort of special tingle, then it is not meant for you. So don't take my word for it, okay? Notice how you feel. If you really do feel called to move on, then I would suggest that you follow your heart, follow your bliss, rather than following your mind and following your fear. Okay, remember the mind is a really good problem solving tool that we have control over. But if you don't direct your mind to solve problems in a way that empowers you, if you don't look for more constructive solutions, in other words, it's going to always find a problem to solve. It might create them if there aren't any at hand, because that's just what the mind does. It's a problem solving tool. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week, Libra. I hope you make the best possible choice that's aligned with your higher self. I am here if you need additional support. And if any of what I said resonated with you today, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, Scorpio. 3 more cards for Scorpio, because I already got one. At the heart of the matter, you have the 5 of Wands, upright, crossed by Justice in reverse. Aware of the 6 of Swords in reverse, unaware of the Star, and bottom deck energy is Ace of Wands, upright. Let's start here. Okay, so for the overall energy this week, you've got a passionate new beginning. That's what the Ace of Wands represents, Scorpio. Some kind of passion project, some kind of idea, some kind of action that's new and fresh and presently in your energy. So let's see how this influences the rest of your spread. At the heart of the matter, you have the 5 of Wands, which represents competition. There might be a lot going on in your career, in your home life. There might be some sort of competition for your attention or for your time or for your resources. Okay. In this deck in particular, 5 of Wands is depicted like a scattered energy. So you might be experiencing a lack of focus or some confusion around whatever this situation is, I think, regarding your passion project. The card that's crossing this week is Justice in reverse. So this is either going to explain the conflict that you have with this scattered energy, with this competition energy, or it's going to show how it strongly influences the situation with the competition. Okay, so let's talk about upright energy really quick. Justice, upright, is pretty straightforward. It's about fairness. It's about seeing all sides to a situation. It's about weighing options in a fair way. This could be related to some legal matter if that is your situation, or it could just be you using your mental capacity to make the best choice for everyone involved. So maybe you're in a leadership position that affects other people. So whether it's in your home and you have children, or at work and you have employees working under you, something that you do this week is going to affect other people, and it might be creating chaos. When you have this energy in reverse, it means that there might be a reluctance on your part to make a decision because you don't know which is the best decision. There might be a lot at stake, and you're worried that you're going to make the wrong choice because people's lives are going to be affected somehow. Maybe not in a grand scale, but even if it's at home or at work, it's going to affect people, and you might be concerned that you're going to make the wrong choice. So there might be hesitation on your part to bring clarity to this situation because you're not feeling secure in your ability to make the right choice. What's this about, Scorpio? Is this about your work or your home life? Something that you're clearly passionate about. You are aware of the 6 of Swords in reverse. Now, when you have 6 of Swords upright, this is the moving on card. There must have been some sort of battle or struggle, some kind of difficult situation that is represented down here with all of the swords and the darkness, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope on the horizon. You've got the rainbow depicting this. A lot of times, a lot of people interpret this card to mean travel. I just think it means moving on after some kind of hardship, moving towards a better future. Having it in reverse indicates to me that there's a reluctance to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you don't have hope. Maybe your perspective is very pessimistic right now and you don't see a positive outcome at hand. I think you might be up in your head this week, Scorpio. What you are not aware of is the star, which represents hope. So all of this negative thinking that you've got going on with your Six of Swords in reverse is blocking you from seeing the light in the situation, blocking you from really being receptive to the hope that is available. Like there is hope for things to turn out well. Okay, so in your case, especially because you're in a position of making a decision that affects other people, I want to encourage you, look at this card a little bit more closely. You see in the middle, there's you, the star, okay? And all around this main star are other little stars, and that could represent the people that are counting on you to make the right choice. Whether this is your family or these are colleagues or employees of yours, whoever it is that you're supposed to make a decision about, how would you feel if you were in their shoes? Would you want a decision that affects your life to be in the hands of somebody who is not confident about making the right choice? Would you want somebody to make a choice about that affects your life who doesn't have any sort of hope for the future? I mean, don't you want someone in your corner advocating for you from this perspective instead of this perspective? I mean, if I was them, I know that I'd be rooting for you if for no other reason that if I don't hope for the best, no one will, because you're being so negative about this situation that I don't know what's going to happen. Like, it does not inspire confidence in me as your pupil, your subordinate, your employee, your child, whatever these people are to you. They're counting on you to make the best choice possible for them. Why not look on the bright side? What's the harm in you looking on the bright side? Okay, everybody wants to talk about worst case scenario. Who the hell is out there talking about best case scenario? Can you please cut the crap for a minute, Scorpio, and talk about best case scenario? Can you please? I mean, have you heard of the law of attraction? I'm sorry. You know I love you. I'm saying this with love. Mama J gets a little frustrated sometimes. I really believe that you believe in yourself deep down inside. I really believe that this thing that you're so passionate about, you wouldn't be passionate about it if it wasn't worthwhile, if there wasn't hope for it to turn out well. Okay? Tap into that. Make your decision based on that perspective. Okay? What's the best that can happen? You've got people looking up to you, Scorpio. If you can't find it in yourself to have a more empowering, optimistic outlook, then please do it for them because they're counting on you. Okay? If you'd like a little bit more clarity about any of this, I invite you to book a personal reading with me. And if that's not possible, do yourself a favor and talk to somebody that you trust who will pump you up this week, okay? Give you a little pep talk to inspire confidence in you, okay? I know you can do it. You might need a kick in the butt. You might need a little nudge in the right direction. This is not just about you, okay? Remember, this is bigger than you. So do the best you can to hold on to hope because it's there, all right? If anything that I said resonated with you this week, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to catch you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? 4 cards for Sagittarius, please, for this period. All At the heart of the matter, you have Ace of Cups in reverse, crossed by Seven of Pentacles, also in reverse. Aware of Ace of Wands upright and unaware of the Magician. Bottom deck energy this week is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Let's start here, as this will inform the rest of your reading. Now, to clarify, when you have Nine of Wands upright, this is an energy of mastery, having taken steps to reach an ultimate goal. This card is like, hey, look what I did. I did all of this work. I took all these steps. I have accomplished so much. Look at what I have achieved. That's the goal. These are the steps. You took them. Look at me, world. I've succeeded. That's this card, okay? When you have it in reverse, to me, this indicates a sense of overwhelm. Like, oh my God, it is so much work. Look at all the steps it takes to get to this goal. I can't do it. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. Or I don't know what the steps are. I can't do it because it's too hard. Okay, it's a resistance to taking the steps to meet the goal. That's simple. This is the energy you might be finding yourself in this week, Sagittarius. Let's see how that influences the rest of your reading. All right, at the heart of the matter, you have Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups upright is all about new love entering your life. It could be romantic, but not necessarily. Cups pertains to relationships in general. So this could be a new friend, this could be a new colleague, a new family member, some kind of new connection, and there is love present. I don't know what kind of love. This is just a general reading, but there's definitely love here. Okay, so when you have it in reverse, this could indicate a delay to the new love entering your life, or a resistance to a new relationship with this person. Okay, who's this person, Sag? Who are you resisting? The crossing energy is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles upright is all about making progress, but there's also no end in sight. So the overall energy for this card is not seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay, I'm working hard, and what have I got to show for it? When you have this card in reverse, it's not that different. It's like, okay, what is the point of me doing all of this work? Like, you're doing it, but you're doing the work begrudgingly. You're not happy about doing this work. You don't see the progress that you've made. You don't see the point of it whatsoever. You've maybe forgot why you started in the first place. Like, in terms of getting the work done, the energy is the same. You'll notice that no matter what direction I'm holding the card, the pentacles are still moving in an upward trajectory from left to right. Okay, so there is progress being made no matter what attitude you have about this card. The direction simply depicts what attitude you happen to have about it. Are you being optimistic about this work that you've done, about this progress that you've made, or are you being pessimistic about it? That's all this is. And apparently your pessimistic outlook is what is influencing this lack of love between you and this new person. Okay, you are aware of Ace of Wands. You are aware that there's a passionate new beginning at hand. I think this is related to your Ace of Cups. This came out upright. Wands pertains to the element of fire, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, or this could just represent the way you feel about the relationship. You might have very strong feelings for this person. Again, it's not clear to me yet if this is a romantic connection, but you might feel very strongly about this person and want to have a relationship with them, but clearly you're experiencing resistance. You might not know what the point is to even move forward with them, even though you know you'd like to and you know that it's possible. Maybe you're getting into your head about it, feeling overwhelmed about everything it would take in order to have a successful relationship with this person. What you may not be aware of is the Magician, which represents manifestation. So somebody manifested this relationship, this person coming into your life? Was it them? Was it you? Was it both of you? How did you attract this person? What have you done recently that has told the universe, hey, I'm ready to reconnect with this person if it's someone from the past? Or what have I done to attract this new person if it's someone you haven't met before? Okay, there is manifestation at play here. And the fact is, we're always manifesting, right? Whatever our energy is simply attracts its likeness right back to itself, like attracts like. So, in what way has your energy been an energetic match to this person coming into your life? That's the question I have for you this week, Sag. I'm seeing this card upright, so the manifestation is positive. There's no malice here from what I can tell, and usually that will come up if it even with a general reading. So it seems like it could be really good for you to move forward with this relationship despite the hard work that it might take for you to get a happy outcome, but it might be worth it. Why not give it a shot? That's just a suggestion. I trust you to make the best possible decision for you. And if you'd like a little bit more clarity and looking a little more deeply at this relationship, I recommend booking a live personal love reading with me this week. And if anything that I said resonated with you, Sag, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, Capricorn, how's it going? Let's find out what's coming up for Capricorn this period. 4 cards, please. At the heart of the matter, you have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, crossed by 9 of Swords upright. Aware of 10 of Wands upright and unaware of the Empress in reverse. Yikes, Capricorn, what is going on? Your bottom deck energy is the 6 of Wands upright. So let's start here. It looks like the only bit of good news in your spread. So I'm happy to say your overall energy is positive this week. All right. I can't say the same for the hot mess that is the rest of your spread, but we'll take things one baby step at a time. Okay, one disaster at a time. Now, when you have 6 of Wands, this is the victory card. This represents you spreading your wings and flying the fuck away from whatever hardship was holding you back. That is the overall energy for your reading this week. So let's take a look at the hot mess that is the rest of these cards, shall we? We've got 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is a resistance to grief. Rock bottom. Whenever you see 5 of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck, it looks like people are being left out in the cold. They're begging for a handout. They're helpless. They're hopeless. It's rock bottom energy. And this deck is depicted more like grief, but there's still hope. When it's in reverse, like you got, you might be experiencing a resistance to this rock bottom energy. So in other words, you might be in denial that you've hit rock bottom with whatever this situation is. You may not want to accept the truth that things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. I hate being the bearer of bad news, Capricorn. I'm just reading the energy, so please don't shoot the messenger. What's influencing this energy or creating conflict here is the 9 of Swords. Now, this is a card of mental turmoil. You got this upright. So it's like, yes, there is a lot of mental turmoil here, and there is zero resistance to this mental turmoil. I am getting a hell of a kick out of being pissed off, upset, scared, frantic, in panic mode about this situation. Not the best energy to be in, Capricorn. I feel for you, though. I get it. You're in the muck of the ugliness right now, but you're still fighting your way through it. You haven't given up on the situation. There's definitely resistance to letting whatever it is die. And yet, you are aware of a desire to let go of your burden, which is what 10 of Wands represents. Yes, you've had mastery. Yes, you've overcome struggles before successfully. this doesn't look all that different to you and you want to hang on, you want to do it yourself, and yet you're so damn tired. You just want to release this burden, maybe let someone else handle it for a change, maybe just walk away altogether. There's an urge here to drop this, to share the load with someone else, or to just let it go completely. There's an urge here for that, and you're aware of it. Maybe you're aware of the need to, but there's clearly a resistance to doing so. What you are not aware of is the Empress in reverse. Okay, so when you've got Empress upright, this represents someone with strong feminine energy who is very creative, very intuitive, very beautiful, a strong leader, someone who's very nurturing, basically the epitome of all good feminine qualities, regardless of gender, okay? When you've got this in reverse, there's a resistance to those good qualities. So maybe you're not letting this side of you shine if this represents you, okay? Maybe you're operating from a place of denial with your own intuition, like you don't trust yourself to make the right choice. But, well, this is interesting. I just got an insight that this could represent a need to ground. Maybe you're not grounded right now and you're not having clear perspective on the situation because you're not grounded. The Empress in this deck reversed, it looks like a root system rather than the tree that it represents. So to me, when it's upright, it looks like, well, the 3D manifest world. And this is all that which you can't see, the roots, the spiritual, the energy underneath whatever that's creating a foundation for this to come about. And right now, this part might be off. Okay, Capricorn, this is an ugly situation, but you do have a very positive overall outlook. So I'm confident that you're going to be able to get through this because you've gotten through stuff like this before. Okay, it's not your first rodeo. That's good. I'm glad you're optimistic about it. And yet I'm concerned about you racking your brain with all of this worry. Okay. What would happen, Capricorn, if instead of focusing on the problem and how this problem makes you feel, you start to focus on what a solution might feel like? You don't have to know what the solution is right now, okay? I get that there might be a lot of factors that are creating uncertainty for you right now, and that's okay. So please don't misunderstand me. I'm talking about energy. How would you like to feel rather than this turmoil? In other words, what is the opposite of this energy? Imagine that. Meditate on that. Hold space for the opposite of this, okay? Because if you do that long enough this week, it's going to pop up into your awareness as the solution. Okay. This was whatever your past hardship that you overcame. This is you overcoming it. But when it comes to the situation at hand, you're not there yet. You want to be, and that's good. You might not have the solution yet, and that's because you're stuck with this type of thinking. Okay. So what's the opposite of this? How does that feel? Try that on for size during meditation practice and see if you don't get any insight that'll help you repeat this victory scenario again in this case. Okay. That's the suggestion I have for you this week, Capricorn. If you would like any additional support with this situation specifically, I do recommend booking a live personal reading. And otherwise, if anything that I mentioned today resonated with you, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Aquarius. How's it going? Let's find out what's up with your energy this week, shall we? 4 cards for Aquarius. At the heart of the matter, you have 9 of Cups upright, crossed by 5 of Cups in reverse, aware of Father of Swords upright, unaware of 8 of Swords in reverse. Your bottom deck energy this week is the 7 of Cups in reverse. So let's start here. Seven of Cups is all about options. When you have it upright, there's too many options. When you have it reversed, there's too many options. The neat thing about this card is no matter how you look at it, whether you have resistance to too many options or you're in flow with all the options, there's still a confusion around it. So it's very interesting, especially the way it's depicted in this deck. You've got the sun on top when it's reversed and the moon on bottom. So it's like topsy-turvy, which way is up? That's the overall energy for this card and for you this week, Aquarius. So let's see how this Seven of Cups in reverse is affecting the rest of your spread. At the heart of the matter, you have Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So this is a really optimistic card. It means there's a desire here for you to make a wish about something that you really want, especially when it comes to relationships, but it could be about anything, as this is regarded as the wish card in the tarot. So what is it that you want? I know there's a part of you that really believes it's possible. I know that there might be a lot of options and you're like, I don't know what to wish for. There's too many good choices out there. I don't want to make the wrong one. But you know what, babe? Life is a buffet. Sometimes you got to try everything and then decide what you like and what you don't like. So just pick something, okay? It's not like you only have 3 wishes, right? You have unlimited wishes. As long as you're alive, you have unlimited wishes. So make a wish now. And if it turns out you didn't like that, then wish for something else. What's the best that can happen? What's crossing this energy for you this week is 5 of Cups in reverse. This is the grief card. Especially when it comes to relationships, there might be some sort of disappointment with a particular person or with your relationships in general, but overall, there's something that you wanted to manifest with someone and it didn't pan out. You're sad about it. You're disappointed. Is that what's causing you to not want to make any more wishes? I mean, I know you want to, but maybe this grief is what is causing conflict for you this week. Maybe you're afraid to make a new wish because you're still not over this old wish that didn't pan out. Here's an alternate perspective, Aquarius. What if this thing not panning out with this person or this disappointment that you experienced recently is paradoxically what's going to bring you your wish fulfillment, okay? Because something about this not working out provided clarity, more clarity about what you do want. You know that you don't want this. You don't want sad horse. You want happy horse, right? Okay, so don't beat yourself up for things not working out because sometimes we need that contrast to provide clarity. You are aware of Father of Swords. Now, this is an energy of someone who is older or possibly just has a mature vibe around them, someone who's very wise, very intelligent, maybe well educated, someone in a leadership role. This could be someone you look up to for advice, could be a father figure, someone with very strong masculine energy, very analytical, good at making decisions, excellent communicator. All right. Is this an aspect of you this week, Aquarius, or is this someone you know? Is this the person that you were making a wish about before? Is this someone that you've got your eye on now? You're aware of this person or of this aspect of you. And what you may not be aware of is the 8 of Swords in reverse. To me, this represents masochism. When you've got 8 of Swords upright, there's confusion here. It seems like you're at a loss anyway with any decision that you make. Like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Like everywhere you turn, there's some sort of challenge. And yet there's absolutely nothing stopping you from flying the fuck away from this seeming danger. Like you're not actually in danger is the message of this card. You just think you are. And those swords around you, those challenges or people around you look so freaking scary and you're afraid to move. But you absolutely could if you would just open your eyes, open your wings and fly. Open your eyes and see that there's no actual danger here. It's all in your head. Reversed is very similar. except I call it the masochism card because you're aware of this possibly, and you kind of like it here because there's something about you exploring all of these seemingly threatening situations that you're getting a kick out of. It's providing you with some sort of payoff, probably on a subconscious level, because this came up in the what you're not aware of position. So subconsciously, you might be getting some kind of kinky satisfaction out of exploring some of these more unpleasant options surrounding you at the moment. Okay. I'm not going to kink shame you, baby. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But I get the sense here that you want to choose something better for yourself. That maybe you don't want to sit in this indecision forever. It's up to you. You do you. That's what I've got for you this week, Aquarius. If you'd like a little bit more clarity on the situation, I invite you to book a live personal reading with me. And if anything that I mentioned today resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, Pisces, how's it going? 4 cards for Pisces, please. At the heart of the matter, you have Father of Cups upright, crossed by 2 of Swords upright, aware of Justice in reverse, unaware of 8 of Swords upright. Your bottom deck energy this week is the Moon. All right, let's start here since this energy will inform the rest of your spread. This card, simply put, represents mystery. Okay, so there might be something that you don't really have all the details about, but you're super excited to find out. There is an energy of anticipation surrounding this card. So you don't know, and you're okay with not knowing because it is so delicious to find out. There's a process here that's enticing and alluring and all good things. It's a very exciting, mysterious energy. All right, what's at the heart of the matter for you this week, Pisces, is Father of Cups energy. So Father of Cups could represent somebody who is a gentle masculine, someone who is either older than you or just has a very mature vibe about them. They could be more on the artistic side, someone who's very caring and nurturing to their loved ones, someone who's not afraid to show their emotions. This is my daddy vibes card. So somebody who maybe is a father figure to you or someone you look up to that's very loving and supportive. All right, this could also very well be an aspect of you this week, Pisces. So if you're feeling extra creative or nurturing or loving, affectionate this week, this might be you. And if not, consider who in your circle this represents. The energy that's creating resistance or conflict this week for you is the 2 of Swords. So this card, simply put, represents no. No, 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 I don't want to make a decision. No, I don't like the options in front of me. No, I don't see the light of the situation. There's a block here. That's what this card represents. All right, so are you not happy about daddy vibes? Are you mad at daddy? What happened? Do you have a fight with daddy? Or if this is a side of you, are you just like suppressing your softer feminine side? Are you suppressing your mushy gushy cuddly side? Like you're not feeling very affectionate this week? That could be. You tell me. I guess it's possible that you don't want to make a decision regarding this person in your life, or you don't see the good qualities in this person. You appreciate the mystery around this person or the mystery around this energy if it represents a part of you, but there might be some kind of resistance to that, some kind of denial of that energy in your life. What you are aware of is justice in reverse. So when you have justice upright, this is all about fairness. This is about communicating in a way that's collaborative. This is about working together for mutual benefit. This is about seeing both sides to a situation, honoring the light and the darkness. I mean, in a literal sense, yes, this could also represent some sort of legal matter if you've got that going on. When it's reversed, it indicates a lack of fairness in a situation. Maybe somebody is not being very generous with their language or with their communication this week. Maybe someone is only looking out for themselves and not for the greater good. Someone is not willing to play nice, not willing to collaborate or cooperate in the situation. If it is regarding a legal matter, there might be some unfairness at play that you're aware of, and that's not good. Okay, what you're unaware of is 8 of Swords upright. Okay, so there's a lot of potential issues around you, and yet none of them affect you directly. It may seem like they do. You see the swords are all pointing in the general direction of the butterfly, but there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping the butterfly here from spreading its wings and flying away from the danger. Okay. The danger is only perceived, but it's not real. So, whatever the issues are that you see around you, you might be playing them up in your head and making them out to be worse than they actually are. So, that's what you're not fully aware of this week, Pisces. So, you might be feeling like something is unfair. Maybe you're mad at daddy because you think he's being unfair with you this week, but there's more to it than you realize, and it's not all bad. That's what I've got for you this week, Pisces. If you'd like a little bit more clarity on this, I encourage you to book a live personal reading with me. And if anything that I mentioned resonated with you, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to catch you next week. Thank you so much for watching.